What's happening, guys? Welcome back to House Flipper. This is the HGTV DLC once again, much like the very first episode. This is the second property that we're going to be doing, and it's the 100-year-old memories. This house is over 100 years old, and the ubiquitous wood gives it a unique appeal. It will be great for Trevor and Lily and their kids, a family of sailors. The family fell in love with the house at first sight. It was not cheap, so the budget for its renovation is limited. It should be just enough to have it refreshed and to introduce some necessary changes. Good luck, Oliver Jordan. We've got a budget of 3,000, we've got 2 choices, and we've got 11 rooms. So let's get into it, guys. Let's see what's in store for us today. So straight away, the house is absolutely filthy by the looks of it. Yeah, that's supposed to be like a bluish grey. Let me just jump up here. There we go. Don't know if we can get it like this, if I'm honest. No, that one's proven a little bit more difficult. We might need to get a scaffolding, which you can get in this game. But that will probably eat into the budget, if I'm being honest, so I'll try and avoid that if I can. Hopefully there's another way up. We'll get all this cleared. Look at that, it's looking better already. Don't know how they managed to get the house this dirty, if I'm being honest. There we go. Did we get that bit? Yes, we did, but we didn't get this bit. Is that something we can get? No, I don't think so. Oh, there's a scaffold there. Well, that's fine then, that works in our favour. Means we don't need to buy one. So we'll leave that there just now. We'll just get the lower level bits cleaned. There we go. Is that clean? Yes, it is. I don't know why we can't use the hose. Normally when we're doing our own houses, you get given a garden hose and that's how you clean the outside of the house and then you use them up on the inside. So I don't know why it's not giving us that option, if I'm being honest. There we go, there's that cleaned, and yep, we've still got all this to do. Let me just see if we can jump up here. We can. It was just around the front that we weren't able to jump. No, mind you, we need to do that anyway, so that's fine. This is the bit that we couldn't get to before. There we go. So now we have a bit of dirt still here, it's saying. Is it up here? It's maybe up on the roof. So we'll jump up here just now. Let's use this. Ah, here we go. Much easier. Oh, not when you fall off the roof, it's not though. Try that again. I think that is coming from the inside, if I'm honest. Yeah, it is. See, because it's on the white line there in the top right, it's difficult to tell if it's on the inside or the outside, but I think on this occasion it is most likely on the inside, because you could see here, yeah, they're absolutely filthy. So we need to get this bit. There we go. Mind you, maybe it's not. Maybe it's on this part of the roof. Don't know if there's a way up there. I don't think there is. I think what we can do is we can move this scaffold. I think, yeah, we can. So let's move it to the front and get that stuff off the roof that's up there. We need to rotate it first though. No, that won't get us up there. We'll need to put it on the other side. There we go, that should do it. Get the cleaner back out. Yeah, here we go. Much better. Can we get up here as well from here? No, we can't. It's still saying that there's a bit there though. There we go. It was that bit there. Right, so we'll put that away, we'll grab our hand again and let's... I think this part was all clean, I'm sure. I think it was just this bit up here that we couldn't get to. Why we... oh, that's why we're stuck. That'll do there. Grab them up and there we go. I think that is pretty much all we can do out here. What we're better doing now is heading inside, getting all of that cleaned, and then that'll give us a better idea of whether the dirt is inside or outside. I really like this, if I'm being honest. There's not been anything at all like this in the game, in the base game. This is quite a nice. Hopefully we get this house as well, as part of the as a property to buy in our, I would say, story campaign. It's not really a story, but in our own sort of playthrough of it away from this DLC. Like the last episode, for example, when we bought, I think it was the burnt house, and then we renovated that. So hopefully, at some stage, we can actually buy this and really get creative with it. But in the meantime, we will clean all of this up. And there's a choice there by the looks of it. In fact, let me see that first in case I'm cleaning it for no reason. What changes shall we introduce to the kitchen? Let's remove the fluorescent lights and the mirror from above the sink. Instead, we can lay elegant wall tiles and mount a new mirror by the fridge. This will optically enlarge the interior. And he says, this mirror fits and looks like a window. Let's keep it. We will just buy a few more lamps to keep the place brighter. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go with him. There's actually nothing wrong with this kitchen, to be honest. Apart from the fact it's extremely filthy. And the fact that we can't actually clean very fast. In fact, let me just see here. Yeah, we've got quite a few of these. You won't waste paint on an already painted wall. I'm not going to bother with that just now. Paint two walls at the same time. I'm going to go with faster painting. I want to just get that out of the way. And then we can go with paint two walls at the same time. For the handyman, we've got 100% faster wall mounting, 20% faster plastering, or hold up to 5 tiles or panels at once and lay them 50% faster. In the last episode, we didn't have the ability to cut the grass, and we didn't have the ability to lay panels or tiles because we didn't have that unlocked. Since then, I've went and done 2 or 3 jobs away from the recordings, and we actually do have them now. We don't have you get a big lawnmower, and then you get what's effectively a strimmer. We've got the strimmer, we don't have the big lawnmower yet, that'll come later on. But in the meantime, I think we're going to go with faster mounting because we're more than likely going to do that. Here we've got -2% job requirements, option to negotiate price, we'll go with this. And for this one, I think increase planting speed by 80%, we're not going to be doing much planting. And shoveling, no, because planting and shoveling comes hand in hand, to be honest. So let's go with the molehills. It's not an easy thing to say that. Right, just cleaning the last couple of bits now, and I've got to be honest, I cannot wait to see the slide that shows you the before and after. This kitchen was absolutely disgusting. Well, that's us nearly done it here, once we've got this bit done. There we go, that's that done. It's saying that there's, there we go, that's why I couldn't see them before. So there's the kitchen pretty much done, apart from this wall, unless that's on, yeah, that must be part of the other room. Right, so what do we need to do in here? Hanging long bulb ×2 and halogen lamp ×2. So if we go to tasks, we can take them. Let's go with white to keep in line with what the kitchen is. So where do we want to put these lights? Let's put them above this. Well, it's not, I was going to say breakfast bar, it's not really a breakfast bar as such, but it does look like a place that you can come to eat your lunch, your breakfast, whatever it may be. So we'll put them above there. I'll maybe move them over one though. I'm too far away from that, that's why that won't let me place that there. Now they're not aligned. There we go. Happy with that. And then halogen lamps ×2. So we'll buy many. We'll put, let me just centre this as best I can. Put one there and one there. That doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Maybe a fuse is blown. Open this. There we go. Flick that back on. Let's check that now. Yeah, it's not too bad. I could live with that. Right, let's get this little room cleaned up as well. So let's start with this. Get rid of all this. What do they want done in here? Remove trash, clean dirt. That's fine. This should be a quick, easy job. Let's close that. There we go. What a difference. Is there anything else up there? Nope. So this room's done, this room's done. This room, clean dirt, that's all they want us to do. Am I crouching? Why am I crouching? I wondered why I was so small there. Get this windowsill cleaned up. That must be outside if it's not cleaning. Yeah, it must be. Let's get all of this cleaned. I don't know where that dirt is though, if I'm honest. Oh, there we go, it was on the floor. Of course it is. And this bit is on the ceiling. There we go. So they don't want anything in this room apart from that. I'm going to have to run outside and see if I can get that, guys, because that's just going to irritate me, knowing that there's a bit there. There we go. Now I know that that room is definitely finished. So this is done, and this is done. Right, we'll leave this room maybe not till last, but we'll do this one after this. Right, so remove objects. Remove the double bed Hermes. Get rid. What else? Clean the dirt, paint with colour silver, glacier, and place object. Double bed Mal, bedside table Hermes, and stylised lamp. Right, so first things first, dirt. Get rid. I don't know why you would let a house as nice as this get into such a state. There we go, so let's clean this dirt from here, hopefully that disappears, and there we go. So here we go, paint with this colour by now, hopefully one will be enough, probably not though. So much quicker to paint. Nearly done, guys. Hopefully we've got enough paint there. This is the last of it on this roller just now. That's just typical, isn't it? One little bit and we've run out of paint. So get rid of that. Buy a whole new one for the smallest strip in the world. There we go. Done. Right, so place objects. Double bed mal. There we go. We've painted it, I think it was silver. So let's go with a white wood, white covers, and maybe red. Is that too white maybe? No, let's go with that. It would have been better if the doors, the internal doors were white, but that's fine. Oh, why did that not place there? There we go. That looks fine to me. Bedside table, Hermes. There we go, make this white, make that white. Buy now, because we only need one, we don't need many. And stylized lamp. There we go. Actually, no, let's go back into that. Let's make it red and white to match in with the bed. That works for me. Actually turned out quite nice, if I'm honest. Happy with that. What to do in here? Clean dirt. That's fine, let's go on with this. Let me just double check. We need to clean 42 more elements before we get our next upgrade, which hopefully will happen in this episode, because we need something desperately. The speed of this is really bad. There we go. That's this one clean, so that's done. This is done. I think the whole down the stairs is done apart from this room. So let's just start here. Get this all done. We'll focus just on the cleaning just now. Let's clean. No, we're not going as far up as that, but I don't know if that'll count towards it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't register that this is one big room. Obviously this is the lower level, then you've got the upper level up there. I don't know how we're going to get to that dirt there though, unless we can get it from here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Get all of this clean. This looks a bit old and tatty, to be honest. Maybe this is one of the things that we need to get rid of, no? No, it's not. Apparently we've not to get rid of anything. There we go. It's looking much better. We are still missing... Oh, there we go. Never mind. There we go. There's that. There's this. What a difference. Massive difference. There we go. I thought I was going to have to head outside there, but I didn't, which was good. Right, let's get this fireplace cleaned up. There we go. Right, so they need dark mahogany floor panels. So if we go to tasks, there we go, they want this. So if we start in this corner, oh, I meant to finish it in that corner, but not what I had in mind. There we go, fill in these little areas here. There we go. Melissa light coloured left corner sofa. Where are we going to put a corner sofa? Let me just see. We can't, well, I was going to say we can't put it here. We can put it here, but it would be blocking the window, which sort of defeats the purpose. This looks dirty, so I'm just going to try. No, it's fine. Right, so let's get it first, see how big it is. Let's make it, in fact, the colour that it is just now is actually not too bad, if I'm honest. Right, let's move this over a bit there. We'll move this somewhere else entirely. Let's put this actually. Let's put it there. And we'll put this over in the corner. I think that corner section is going to block off the window a little bit, but that's fine. That doesn't look good at all. This area doesn't call for a corner sofa, if I'm being honest. But that's what they want, so that's what they're going to get. By now, let's place that here, so that we've got enough room to get in and out. That's fine. They want this. How many of these do they want? One. Let's go back to tasks. They want two of them. Let's make them... No, I don't like that. Let's make them white. I don't want to put it there because that'll just get in the way of... In fact, let's move this over so that it's in the middle. Move these over. Is that in the middle? No, it's not. It needs to come over one, I think. One to the left. There we go. So that is that distance away. There we go. And then we can put these on either side. So one there and one there. But what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to rotate it a little bit. No, see. There we go. No, not there you go. Over a little bit, if you can. Or we'll move this one out a little bit. There you go. That looks fine to me. And then one of these, let's make it that colour, and don't think that makes a difference, to be honest. And we'll put this one, let's just put it there. There we go. I think that's the lower level completed. So let's head up here and see what we need to do here. Again, let's get this cleaned up. New skill point, that should be the cleaning one. There we go. So we want 25% faster cleaning. This is long range, so that can come in handy as well, but I don't think we've been having too much of a problem. I don't know what I said having for there. 25% faster cleaning, let's go with this. I suppose we won't really know how much different. Have we got a light? Yeah, we do. Actually, we don't need a light. There you go. This is a mess, this room. Even when it's clean, it just looks like a very unpleasant place to be. Is that done there? It's still saying that there's a lot of dirt. There we go. It's saying that there's... Is that on the wall? I think, yeah, it is. There we go, we've got that. A little bit of dirt on the bed here. Let's get this door closed. Let's clean all of this up. We've got a bit of dirt over here. Where are we? On the windowsill. There we go. is it just me, or does this bed look, yeah, the bed's squint. So let's get that fixed, because that'll just irritate me. So let's go to, there we go. That makes me feel much better. This can be squint, but it needs to be more at an angle. There you go. There. Yep, happy with that. On to the next, which will be this one, and it's a dirty bathroom by the looks of it. Let's get all this cleaned up. I quite like the look of this white wood that's on the wall actually. I don't think I would have it throughout the entire house like this one is, but I quite like it. Right, what are we missing now? There we go. That's this one clean. Actually, was it? No, cleaned up 90%. Why are we only at 90%? There's nothing else to clean, is there? No, I don't think so. Unless it thinks that those bits over there are actually from the bathroom. It must have done. So it was only at 90%, and it was the two that were on this wall here. They weren't even in that room. Oh well, that's fine. Let's get the light on again so that we can see. Here we go. Where is that bit of dirt? There we go, it's away now. The job is 100% complete. Well, I don't think it is, because we still have dirt here. I don't think it is. There's that. Let's get this cleaned. So let me move this, just so that we can get this dirt. It's not even there. I don't know where the dirt is unless it's right in this corner. Nope. Do you know what? That's fine. So we are 100%. In fact, we can't be 100% complete. Did we not have two choices for this, or have we already? We haven't done the two choices already, have we? I can only remember doing one that was in here. Maybe I'm just going absolutely crazy, if I'm honest. Let me just make sure there's nothing out here. Says that you have completed 100% of the job, gives us 6,311. I'm fine with that, I'll take that. What a difference. It's the kitchen I want to see. I bet it won't even show us it. Oh, would you look at that. The only room I wanted to see was the kitchen, and it didn't even show us it, at least not fully. Right guys, that's going to be a wrap for this episode, if I'm honest with you. In the next episode, I'm actually quite enjoying the HGTV, and it looks like we're getting quite a bit of money from doing the jobs. So, to be honest, I might actually continue on with the HGTV DLC until we get all the jobs done. Hopefully it'll give us quite a healthy profit, and then we can start looking into doing our own properties, doing them up, getting creative with them. So we'll see how that works, but that is certainly, for now, that's my plan. I hope you've enjoyed the episode guys, and please join me in the next one.